Yeah, but I didn't have no doubts. We got to go ahead and acknowledge the Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl. Let's just all get on the same page.
Already, huh?
I was been there. I haven't left there. I've stayed there. But let's go ahead and acknowledge the fact that the Chiefs are going to be in the Super Bowl. Borrow this pen if y'all need to. You can put it in pen, not pencil. No eraser needed at all.
Not Sharpie, though, either, huh? You ain't that certain. You ain't that certain.
Yeah, Chiefs have removed all doubt. So, I mean, the Chiefs have outscored a Raiders team. A 6-5 Raiders team, thus a Raiders team that's a very competent Raiders team. They've outscored the Raiders 89-23 in their last two matchups. 89-23. In the NFL, backups rarely get in the game. I would know. In the NFL, backups rarely get into the game, and the Chiefs had their backups rolling into the game, not just going in the game and scoring touchdowns. The Chiefs put it all together yesterday. Patrick Mahomes, 83% completion percentage. Patrick Mahomes, 130-plus passer rating. Defense. Forcing 5 turnovers, 4 forced fumbles, scored on defense. Defense still did their thing, held the Raiders to 9 points, but the offense also did their thing. Early on in the season, the Chiefs' offense was balling. Patrick Mahomes was balling. He was doing too much, forcing some turnovers, but statistically, he was balling. Gross yardage, gross touchdowns, all of those good things. Then Patrick Mahomes statistically started to wane. His statistics started to subside as the defense started to ball. But yesterday, we saw it all come together.
Let's go.
The kicker is the Chiefs have been winning games with just one side of the ball playing well. Similar to the Cowboys yesterday, just one side of the ball playing well, the Chiefs have been winning games. But assuming both sides of the ball play well, they're impossible to beat. They're unstoppable. And I've said this before. I said this week 1. I'm glad now week 14 it is coming to fruition. The Chiefs beat the Giants, but that meant nothing. But then they beat the Packers. Well, Rodgers wasn't there, so that didn't mean all that much. But then they beat the Raiders, and then they beat the Cowboys. Then they beat a good Broncos team. Then they dismantled the Raiders again. 6 straight wins versus teams with a whole lot to play for and a whole lot on the line. If you did have any doubts at this point, you're just a skeptic. Might as well call you Thomas and just try to find where the holes are. You're going to get that reference later. If not, go back to Bible study. But if the Chiefs did have any doubts, at this point, you're just a skeptic because the Chiefs are legit.
Oh, I have doubt. And I'm not going to have to go grab my Bible. I'm not going to have to call myself something I'm not. I'm just a realist, bro. And I think you have some real doubt as well. Acho, I don't need to borrow your pen, your pencil. I don't have to borrow your paper. I don't have to borrow anything. Actually, all I have to do is just look at this Chiefs team at its high, at its best, in this 6-game win streak and come to a realization that this Chiefs team needs to be doubting itself as well. They're bottom feeding right now. And if you look at them in this division right now against this Raiders team, they are deceiving you, not me. So I sit here with doubt and you sit there with deception. But let's clarify this for the audience. I want to give you what Bobby Brown gave me in respect. A full screen called Don't Be Fooled. Let's check this full screen out right here. Look to the left. You see this team? You see Patrick Mahomes in particular? Look at his points per game against this bottom feeding Raiders team. Now look to the right, the other teams. And I'm going to talk about the other teams because you act like those teams are Super Bowl champions. They're not that good. Let's talk about that completion percentage. Oh, Patrick Mahomes yesterday and when you beat the Raiders down a few weeks ago. Look at everybody else, though. In this 6-game win streak, I ain't picked the bottom. I didn't pick when they were 2-3. I didn't pick earlier in the year. I picked while they're at their highs. Passing, touchdown, interception. Oh, against the Raiders. Everybody else, watch yourself. Watch your back. Passer rating, almost half of who he is when he's going against the bottom-feeding Raiders. Take that away. Don't be fooled, Acho. Let's talk about Patrick Mahomes and what he's doing and what he's not doing. They have not thrown for over 250 yards in their 3 straight games. Haven't done it in 4 of their last 5 games. You're trying to tell me that the Dallas Cowboys, in terms of their performance, last block, oh, man, the way that they look right now, that's not going to get it done because that's not the way that they're supposed to play. They're supposed to play through Dak Prescott. Well, last time I checked, this Chiefs team's supposed to play through Patrick Mahomes. But they're on a 6-game win streak, so I applaud it. It beats the alternative. You don't want to win games and still be sitting there like with doubt? Okay. You don't? I know I do in the NFL. I want to have a win as I'm learning my lesson. They beat the Giants. Is that a good team? They beat the Packers without Aaron Rodgers. Is that a good team? Raiders. Dallas, yeah, that's a good team. Great team. And Denver. But look how they beat Dallas. Be real. Another suspect game? You already know. I got these numbers right here, and they're eating you up. So all I'm going to use is you against you. And more importantly, I'm going to use the Kansas City Chiefs in their highs looking low.
Oh, so I got you on this one, big dog.
No.
I got you on the only reason that your argument is completely invalid, or at least undermined in this moment, is because you can't tell me that the Cowboys should be proud of a win versus a Washington team that I would say is equal to the Raiders team. Washington beat the Raiders by 2 points, right? 17-15.
Not equal.
But a Washington team that's fairly equal to the Raiders team, or a Raiders team that beat a Cowboys team. But let's not do the whole transitive property nonsense.
I don't want to do congruence.
But we can't take pride in a Cowboys victory over a Washington team and then shun a 48-9 dismantling of a Raiders team. Like, either I'm wrong collectively or you're wrong collectively, but you can't be right in the A block and right in the B block. Here's why. 6-game win streak.
Love it.
Raiders are a 6-5 football team outside of the Chiefs. So we know that the Raiders are just as good as any other AFC team. Because all AFC teams right now got about 4 or 5 losses, got about 7 or 6 wins. They just all do for whatever weird reason and season this is.
Bring it home.
So the Raiders are just as good as anybody else. Broncos were red hot. Broncos also beat the Cowboys. Chiefs dismantled them. Cowboys, I don't want to hear no excuses. It's a game of football. People don't have players.
They ran out of receivers and players, but still, they lost.
Green Bay Packers ran out of receivers and players.
They lost their quarterback, but they still won.
So I can't hear no excuses, can't hear none of that. They beat that team. At this point, if you look at the Chiefs and you still doubt them, then you almost have to doubt everybody in the National Football League.
No.
There's no team that I can look at and say, man, I got confidence in them. I can't doubt the Chiefs, but have confidence in the Cowboys.
Really?
Not if we watched both of those games yesterday, because I'm not going to doubt a team that beat the Raiders 48-9, but have confidence in a team that beat Washington 27-20.
First of all, I have confidence in the Chiefs. I didn't say that. I said I have doubts about the Chiefs. See, you changing the words because you know that you can't win the argument as stated. The argument was
confidence.
Confidence has never been entered into this conversation. Do I have doubt? When you have confidence, do you still have doubt? Absolutely.
No, that's an oxymoron.
Hold on. What's cockiness then? Is there levels to confidence? Yes, there is. You don't know that?
You can't be confident and doubtful.
Yes, you can, because guess what? I still know I'm going to get somebody who is also getting paid, who's also capable, and may create some situations of adversity. Let's talk about this. If the Chiefs you have no doubts about the Chiefs. You have no doubts about passer rating and Patrick Mahomes being 14th during the win streak. During the win streak, Patrick Mahomes is 14th at something. During the win streak, he's 23rd in completion percentage. During the win streak, his passing yards per attempt is 17th. During the win streak, you have no issues with this. He's top 10 in one thing. Yards per game, even though the last 3 games, they haven't even thrown for over 250. But you're saying you have no doubt. I don't want to talk in absolutes. That's why, even with confidence, I still can have some doubt. You want to talk in absolutes. I said the Cowboys should be proud of a performance that was guaranteed against a team that won 4 straight games on the road, and that team still, the Cowboys didn't play with best game with their quarterback, didn't have their top runner, and still should feel proud about getting that victory, spanking them 24-0. All I'm saying is don't talk in absolutes. I'm proud of the Cowboys win, but I still got doubts about the Chiefs.
So it's an absolute question. Have the Chiefs removed all doubt? No. All's an absolute word. So we have to talk in absolutes. I just don't understand a couple things. One,
let's go.
Oxymoronic phrases, right? Something can't be cold as hell. It's either cold or it is hot. You can't be skinny fat.
Well, I mean, you're lying.
You can't be partially pregnant, big dog. You're either pregnant or you're not.
Yeah.
You're either skinny or you're not.
Right,
you're either cold or you're burning. It's one or the other. I either have confidence or I have doubt. As I look at the Chiefs, I have confidence. Now, you can have levels of confidence.
I said that, and you want to argue.
But you can have levels of doubt. But I can't simultaneously be confident this chair I'm sitting in is going to hold me up while also doubting this chair I'm sitting in is going to hold me up. I'm not confident the Chiefs are good while also doubting the Chiefs are good. I am certain that the Chiefs are good. Why am I certain? It's hard to win in the NFL. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. Hard to win 2 games in the NFL. Hard to win 3 games in the NFL. It is definitely hard to win 6 games in the NFL in a row.
But hold on. Let's talk circumstances. Since you don't want to talk in absolutes, only when asked a question in absolute, you want to. But let's take it away. Are you confident when the team beats the Giants? I went to the Charger game yesterday, left early. I mean, come on, stop playing. All right, they beat the Giants. You confident in the team that beats the Packers without Aaron Rodgers?
Doesn't do anything for me, not yet.
You confident in the team that beats the Raiders twice?
Now a little bit.
You're having some level of belief,
now
right?
I'm getting there.
All right, Calvin and Vitina beats Dallas when they ain't got no receivers.
They had receivers, big dog.
And
they had CD for a half, and they had Michael Gallup.
For how long?
A half, and they had Michael Gallup.
And how that game turn out? Was it a beatdown?
won.
Was it a beatdown?
By all score, yes.
No. You know that. Denver, up and down.
So then who's good?
No, it's not about who's good. It's about, do you have no doubt about this Chiefs team? What you're doing is marrying this Chiefs team that is closing the gap between yesteryear's Chiefs team. Not the Chiefs team last year that didn't win the Super Bowl. You're using 2 years ago Chiefs team. And still regression. Patrick Mahomes hasn't figured himself out. This team still doesn't know its way offensively just yet, other than beating up on the Raiders. All I'm saying is you can't bottom feed against the Raiders and make me say I have no doubt.
But to say someone is bottom feeding is to assume that what they're feeding off of is at the bottom. And the Raiders aren't at the bottom. If the Chiefs would have beat the Jaguars 48-9, then that's different, big dog. You beat the Texans starting Davis Mills 48-9. You beat the Jets starting Mike White, Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco 48-9. But what we're not going to do is indict the Raiders, all of a sudden call the Raiders a bad team, so that when the Chiefs beat the Raiders, it's we said they're bottom feeding.
Because
the Raiders are at the bottom.
They've beaten the Raiders 8 out of the last 10. So even when they don't know their way, even when they can't figure it out, eyes closed, they beat the Raiders.
Isn't that the same exact thing that Dak Prescott does with the NFC East?
Yes.
It's bottom feeding.
Yes.
But you still look at a game and say, you know what? I have confidence in this team because I know what you can do against these opponents. If the Raiders are in your division and you are dismantling them, Broncos in your division, dismantling them, Cowboys, who you love, America loves, you beat them handedly. Yeah. All of a sudden, when I start to tally up these things, I have confidence. I don't gain respect for an individual off of one action. I don't trust an individual because of one action. If somebody tells me one truth, they don't have my trust forever. If somebody does one notable act, they don't have my respect forever. But when I look at their body of work, that's when I start to trust an individual wholeheartedly and have respect for an individual to the utmost. The Chiefs didn't gain my confidence when they beat the Giants. Didn't gain my confidence when they beat the Packers. Didn't even gain my confidence when they beat the Raiders. But after you beat the Cowboys and the Broncos and I look back and say, well, you know what? You did tell me the truth against the Giants. Okay, you didn't lie against the Packers. You were honest against the Cowboys. Definitely honest against the Raiders. Now I look at it and say your body of work is confidence.
I'm not going to bring a full screen up again, but I'm going to show you a body of work during their highs. There's inconsistency at play offensively and with their leader. And that's all I'm saying. If you don't believe me, believe the numbers. Look at Patrick Mahomes through this win streak. Look at Patrick Mahomes, more interceptions than touchdowns when he's not playing against the Raiders.
Here's why I hate doing that, because I hated when people
I give it to you all
in our favor. We said this before. You give up a huge run in a football game.
Yeah.
Your defensive coordinator will come out and say, well, Marcellus Acho, outside of that run, we played a great game. For which Marcellus and Acho would say, yeah, but coach, we gave up that run.
Yeah.
I can't say outside of the Raiders game, Mahomes is terrible.
Yes.
Because the Raiders makes up 33% of this win streak. So we can't discount 33% of Mahomes' stats.
I walked you into traps. Don't think that you just wanted to go there on your own volition. That's why. Let's bring the Raiders into it. Who is 20th in running attack? Who is 13th in total offense? Total offense, this offense. Who is 15th in yards per play? Things that you like. This is not even my consideration. Who is 16th in red zone? They're mid-pack in everything that they're doing in totality in this 16-game win streak. In the 6-game win streak. I just wanted to isolate to you that during this win streak, their performance at their leadership positions is not what they want, not what they desire, not what he desires. Now it's about the defense. I'm fine with that. All I'm saying is I'm proud of the Cowboys team that actually affirms what a coach says. And you said you should never guarantee. Wait till it happens. Well, they not only made it happen, but they lived up to that guarantee. With this Chiefs team, my only issue is which way is up for them? You're not going to face the Raiders going forward, as you want to say. So what teams are you going to really feast off of going forward performing like this? We're going to fight after that one.